Welcome to all, and today we will learn about run processes in container. So let's learn about there. So run processes in container. Okay, so about container. So we are using a Docker run command. I hope you have seen many times. I have used a Docker run. So what it will do actually? So it will containers have have a main process. Okay. And second one, the container stops when that process stop. Okay, when we stop the container, that time this process also stop. Process stops. Okay, and container have a name. Container have name. Okay, so let's and if you want, suppose if you want to remove the container, remove the container after exit. So we can use a hyphen rm command. Okay, so we can use that. So how is it a full syntax here? So let me show you in the lab here. Okay, so first let's check a Docker version. Okay, so and let me show you here. Okay, so this is a Docker version we are using right now, 20.10.7 and Go version here. So which Go language version it's using here? Okay, so now let's see the image. How we can check the images? We can check the Docker images. So we have these images right now in our system. Okay, so we have created these my image 2 here. Okay, so suppose for example, let me run this one. Okay, so no, I will run and remove it also. I will run both the base also, so we'll check both the. So let's run Docker, and I'm using a run command to run a Docker. Okay, and I will use a hyphen rm, and let me use a hyphen T means terminal interactive mode. And for right now I want my image 2. Okay, let me use it here, and let me use a bash or let me dot in, and I can't use a bash. Let me use a let me use a bash and hyphen c. So I will be do sleep 3, and let's run me echo. So I will make all done. Okay, so let me execute these things. Okay, so now you can see it is run the Docker, and its sleep means up to 3 seconds it will, and done here. Okay, so what it will do, it run the container and remove the container also. Okay, so Docker ps, you will see there is no process here. Okay, so let me open a one more terminal. So let me use duplicate, not for duplicate. Okay, so let me open a new session. Okay, so 10.10.1.200. Okay, so okay, so now if you see here Docker uh, ps hyphen l. Okay, so so let me use a. We'll see all the containers which run it here. So let me use a Docker ps. Now running, nothing is running here. Let me execute same things again here now, and let me give it a 5. Okay, instead of here. So here, so I have a time. Let's check a Docker ps, and it will not show here. Okay, okay, show here now. Okay, so here, this is a Docker here. This is the Docker container ID, and it execute this command here. Okay, and now if it's deleted the container also. Okay, why? Because I have used RM here. If I try to check here Docker and ps hyphen l here, so you will not see here. Okay, earlier Docker we are able to see here. Even I can use a hyphen a also, and let me try to grab, let me try to grab here this is a container id, this is a container id, and let's see, is it there or not? No, it's not there. Okay, so the reason is behind because we have used hyphen rm. So what it will do, remove the container once task done, once task done. So that was the reason. So we have checked here, it is created this container id, but this container id we don't find out here, and even checked us also history we don't find out here. So that is a use of here. Okay, suppose if you want to run a container in a background, so we can use a hyphen d here. So let's check a Docker images here. And okay, so let me run one more Docker here, and I will use a run, and this time I will use a d. Okay, d means detach. So okay, it run in a background here, and terminal, and let me make as a my image too, and let me run it with a bash shell. Okay, so we have run it here. So now you can see this Docker is running, but in a background. So earlier what happened, you were able to see the prompt here, right? Now this time here, we don't have seen here, okay, prompt here. And here, if you want to check here, Docker PS, you will see it's running in a here my image. I run this here, and it's a container ID 20 is up to status, it is up 18 seconds here. So it is not exit here. So earlier what happened, once we have used it and we closed it, it gone, the process gone, right? But now here, so let me show here Docker PS here. Okay, okay, so, and if you want to attach it again, so we need to use a command Docker attach. Attach is a command, and we need to give the name here. Either we can give a container name, or either we can give a container name or a container ID, depends. Let's make it's a container name here. Okay, this is a name here. So here, this is a name, and it's coming here, container name. Okay, so let me here. Okay, now we can attach. So right now it is running in a background, and after that it will attach here. So hyphen d means detach. Detach, and what it will do, run in background. Okay, so we can use to attach command, so it will attach it. Okay, so now you can see we have run a docker run hyphen dti1 to bash. Okay, so we have detached it here. So this prompt was we have earlier, and we have attached it here. So this is here. Now you can check a docker ps command here, this container, and here. So you can see here, you can see here. Now it is we have attached the docker container here. Once if I exit here, the process will exit here. Okay, so right now we are able to see here, and let me exit here. If I'm exit from here, so now you can check it's also gone here. Now you can't see. If you want to see this one, this ID, you do it al hyphen l, so then you can find out here. And if you want to see all the processes, so all the containers, so you can use a hyphen a here. So like that, you can detach and attach the container here. So I prepared a documents here. So in Docker run, so here, so so here we have used here. So let me do this update when is with a here with a here Ubuntu bash and on terminal 2.